Welcome back to Accounting and Training Services Certificate in Xero Accounting course. Lesson 15, Customizing the Default Xero Invoice. In the previous lesson, you learned how to customize the Xero default chart of accounts. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to customize the Xero default invoice. When it comes to invoice customization and branding, Xero offers great flexibility and choices to customize your invoice and match it with your brand. Although the default Xero invoice is very good as it is, but if you want to customize it to match your brand, then you can, and that's what we are going to learn in this lesson. We are going to customize the default Xero invoice and tailor it to Xero Construction Services Limited needs. So let's customize the default Xero invoice for Xero Construction Service Limited inside Xero Software and see how it actually works in action. To access the default Xero invoice setting, go to your Xero dashboard and under the Organization tab, select Settings to open Organization Settings window. So from your Xero dashboard, click on the Settings and then click on the Invoice Settings. In the default invoice setting, we want to carry out 3 customization tasks on Xero Construction Service Limited's invoice. Task 1, enter the terms of trade for both accounts receivable and accounts payable so that the due date automatically appear on its invoice and bill when issuing an invoice or recording a bill. Customization task number 2, set Xero invoice sequence number to automatically start from invoice number 520. Customization task number 3, set up the quote expiry date to 20th of the following month so that the quote automatically expires on the 20th of the following month. So let's carry out these 3 customization tasks now and save it. First, under the payment term heading, enter 20 in the due box and select 20th of the following months for both sales and purchases. So you go into the default settings and under the payment term you enter 20 and then select 20th of the following months from the list. You do the same thing for the sales invoices. Select 20th of the following months. Second, under the invoice number, enter 520. So the next invoice number should start from 520, enter 520. Third, under the quote expiry date heading, enter 20th in the due field and select 20th of the following months. So under the quote expiry date, enter 20th and select 20th of the following months. And then click Save to save your changes. When you click on the Save button, Xero will confirm that the invoice option for Xero Construction Services Limited have been updated. That's how you enter the terms of trade for accounts receivables and accounts payable, set up invoice sequence number and quote expiry date inside Xero Software. If you have followed my instruction here, then the due date and invoice number should automatically appear on your invoice when creating invoice. Also, the due date for bills and expiry date for quote should automatically appear on your bill and quote. I will point out these changes when we are creating invoice, bill or quote for Xero Construction Services Limited. Alright, now that you have learned how to customize the default Xero invoice in this lesson, I will show you how to assign the right access level or permission to the Xero user in the next lesson.